Welcome to NWA Power episode 32, I believe. Should be 32. It's not Power Surge. It is a regular Power. We got an interesting show. I like this show. It was stupid, but it was a good show. Now, opening match, because I'm going to be moving around here. Opening match. Mims versus the masked mystery. We still don't know who he is. And who could it be? I don't know. I'm going to be honest here. I don't know who it is. And to be honest, I like to be surprised. So if you do know, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'd rather be surprised because it's a lot more fun not to know than to know. If I had to take some level of guess, he could be easily a second generation wrestler. Or he could be a wrestler that has really developed himself in, obviously, I think, in New Japan. There's a good possibility he's been there. Now, was the match good? Wasn't bad. Mims was fine. And the masked mystery was more of a traditional ground and pound wrestler. Not something you see often. He did not fly around. He did not do anything unusual. And in the end, he beat Mims. The question is going to be, how far are they going to push him? And when will he take off the mask if he ever does? That's just me. We got, let me put it to you like this. When the Selena Deeps and Thunder Rosa interview happened, I'm wondering how far they're going to go, because will they also have this over in AEW? It's good to see Selena Deeps on NWA, and it's a very good possibility she's still able to go between two promotions, which will be fine. Good to see Thunder Rosa and Selena Deeps going back and forth from both promotions. Yes. Fuck AEW. And definitely fuck NWA for not sponsoring Selena Deeps when she was able to go back into the ring and say anything about when she went up against the two women who were trying to get her title. One was Red Velvet. The other one, I forgot her name already. I forgot her name. But she's a little lady. Cute lady. But wrestled her ass off. I forgot her name. But she wrestled so well. And it would have been great, not because they would do cross-promotion, but at least show Selena Deeps was important. Because when this interview happened, hearing that Selena Deeps considered herself like an outsider, it felt like it. She held a title from another promotion that didn't even sponsor her. That didn't even let her have vignettes or video packages just to say, hey, yes, I'm in another promotion right now, but I am representing you, the NWA fan. That was a major issue for me personally when you saw this with Kyle Davis. You see that she's not represented by NWA. Oh yeah, they're representing Thunder Rosa, but Selena Deeps, well, actually didn't even represent Thunder Rosa that much either. They have to be both on the show before they show any type of video pack. And that's wrong. Understand. What happened once Melina came out and once Sky Blue comes out, because it was a little bit extra. I'm not 100% on video packs or any type of promos all the time that are recorded. I know it doesn't always work. Yes. But sometimes when it's important, you do need to do a video pack. Not just at a pay-per-view, but maybe one video pack of someone once every 2 or 3 episodes to just say how important they are, to show who they are, just a recording message. Because that's what it was needing. Now, Thunder Rosa and Selena Deeps were making it very clear they're going to find out who's going to go after Camille's title. Then Kylie Ray comes out because they were asked by Kyle Davis, so who do you want to try next before you get your chance at your title? Because Selena Deeps does have a rematch clause. She was called out by Kyle Davis, where she acted very cute, say innocent, and I hope she's all right. As a guy who has anxiety and depression too, I hope she's okay. That she can handle the stress of being a wrestler again. She acted nice. She praised both of them. And Thunder Rosa said, you're cute and all, but no, you're nothing. You're nobody. And Deeps, I respect you because you did win it from me and you did represent the title, but you are not an NWA girl. I am. I may travel around, but I make sure I am NWA. And that's why I say again, Selena Deeps should have had video packs, at least one. Then she said, and this is Rosa, that I have somebody that I know will not give up. No one need to give up or anything. And as she's calling that person out, Melina comes out showing a lot of cleavage. Let's just hope those bosoms stay in her clothes, which they probably won't. Sooner or later they may pop out because she's not paying attention. But the point is, she thinks that she's talking about her, and she says, no, honey, you're a legend. I don't need to put you over. No, I don't. But the one that's in the back does need this, and she calls up Blue Sky. And she says, seriously, you're calling a amateur? And it seems there was something going on between her and Melina, saying, look, you're important, it's special, but you're not ready yet. Now, of course, that was because of Melina saying that she's an amateur, but it makes sense. They're trying to make something up. Then, Deeps gets angry. Well, let me put it like this. Thunder Rosa makes it very clear that you are not the best. I am the best. And they want to challenge somebody, or challenge one another possibly, to see who should go up against Camille. Deeps gets shoved by Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa gets attacked, and that's how it ended. I'm fine with this. You get to see more from the same women that are supposedly the original NWA champion, and then another NWA champion that got no video packs showing how important they were on NWA. Fuck NWA! Had to go there. Now, we had Terrence Terrell in Genocide, and making it very clear that they're not paying attention to them because they saw the fight. Genocide is the next big thing, and they're making a mistake thinking about Blue Sky and Kylie Ray, and not to underestimate Genocide. So Terrence Terrell is acting like a manager in this case with great boobs. I do like Terrence Terrell. She wasn't a bad wrestler, and she still isn't a bad wrestler. The question is going to be, where are they going with Genocide? I'm wondering. Now, we get, this really pisses me off. It does. Boogie versus Crimson. No falls, no DQ, falls count anywhere. This is, look guys, we had Aaron Stevens at another part of commentary at the last match of the night. And you wonder, are they just dropping the Kratos thing? Because now after seeing this, again, we get Slice Boogie having a match with, this is the first time they're having a match together. But again, we're seeing controversy because by the time it was over, and you see Crimson making it very clear, I am just going to whoop his ass. I don't care about winning the damn match. I want to hurt him. He ruined our chance to get a tag title match. He ruined it. Then he ruined our chance to be in the title picture, and we were doing what we were doing. He interfered with that. I want to hurt him. And you see the situation that by the time it was all over, you got once you see Jax Dean jumping on the apron when Crimson has a chair in his hand, he's about to try and wail on a Slice Boogie. He's going like, what are you doing? This is not what we do. This is not how we do it. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then he drops the chair, walks over to him, and that's after he started whipping like a mule, as JR would do, to a sliced boogie. I didn't want to forget that part. Who is turning heel here? Is it going to be Kratos or is it going to be Crimson? If there was only one team that's doing this, there wouldn't be a problem. We would be teasing like this is not a problem. But you got two teams, guys. Two teams. I don't agree with it. Look, one of them should have already turned already. Either Kratos should have turned or Crimson should have turned. They should have turned already. Not because I'm just anxious to get it over with, but because you got two of them doing it. Now, in some circumstances, that wouldn't be bad, but if one did it first and then another did it a while later, that's all right. But they almost did it at the same time. Almost. Of course, Kratos and Stevens was first, but then it was not even the next week that Dean and Crimson started having the controversy as well. That is the major issue. It's too close together. If they were almost a month apart, that wouldn't be a problem. But only a week apart makes it an issue for me personally. One of these teams has got to break up. Flat out needs to be done by the next 2 episodes, or this doesn't make any sense. This isn't long-term storytelling. This is like dragging out because you don't know what you're doing. You need to end this soon. I'm just saying. Match. Last match of the night. I want to get this one over because the one that's from the title, you already know what I'm talking about. This is for the qualifying match for the national title. Whoever wins this goes up against JTG. And whoever wins from there will be the national champion. And that is Strictly Business members Latimer and Adonis versus Pero from the end. Now, the opening of the show, you had all Strictly Business there, and they're not too happy about the situation. They're not. You can see Camille is not happy that her man has to be facing a friend because Billy or William Patrick Corgan had made this decision. Fuck New Pam. This is like the Gump Report. Fuck NWA. As they would say it. Me, no. It's all right to have a qualifying match with 3 guys. It's all right. As long as you don't do it every single week. Yes, they had one last week for qualifying. That's how you got JTG. Now you got this one with Pero, with Adonis, and with Latimer. It was fine. Now, it was interesting at first. Latimer and Adonis did not want to hit one another. They wrestled each other. No punching. No kicking. They tried to out-wrestle one another. And every single time when Pedro kept getting some type of offense, they whooped his ass and threw him out of the ring. Now, of course, Odinson was outside trying to root him on, but it was obvious there was no way he was going to win. I didn't believe from a second that Pedro was going to win and go to see JTG. It had to be a heel. It had to either be Latimer or Adonis. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Both of them tried to stop one another from doing the pin. And in this situation where it ended, you got Latimer saying, well, I'm going to probably do a moonsault on his ass. He said, go ahead. You want to do it? Because it's Latimer who made the suggestion, if I remember correctly, not Adonis. Latimer said, I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to go and just make sure he doesn't move. He says, all right, no problem. No problem. Go on and do it. If you want to do it, go and do it. Go for it. And then as Latimer's going up to the top turnbuckle, Adonis pins him. And Latimer's mad, but he said, look, you did this already yourself. You tried to do this too. So I did it, but I didn't have to hit you. That's what he was trying to explain. He said, look, we're still strictly business. We're still strictly business. It's still in the family. And you tried to trick me already. You already tried to do the pin. So it's not bad. I didn't even want to hurt you. So that's what that went down. With this, the show was okay. It wasn't incredible. It wasn't great, but it was okay. This is what made the show great for me personally. You got Clearwater and Black G's versus a Tyrus. Lay down for me. When I saw that it was a handicap match, I didn't remember it was talked about last week. It was just that he would see him next week in the ring. I didn't know it was turned into a handicap match. Okay. So you got Clearwater in the ring. Well, let me crank it back. Both of them were with Kyle Davis. And they were talking, well, we have this opportunity. We're going to take it. And everything's going to work out. But Clearwater's very nervous. And Black G's said, don't worry about it. I got a plan. I'm working with you. I'm your man. I got a plan. I got a plan. Maybe I'll rename it, I got a plan. Lay down for me. That might work. Maybe. Or I just lay down for me. Or maybe lay down for me, boy. That sounds better. Lay down for me, boy. That they went to the ring waiting for Tyrus. Tyrus comes in. And they're both going to be in the ring at the same time with Tyrus. And the very ringing of the bell, you see a Black G's lay down. Tyrus didn't tell him to lay down. He did it himself. And Clearwater's looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? That's the look he gave. He said, come on. Come on. He said, no. No, wait. I'm not doing this match. I'm not wrestling him. Because after a few minutes of Black G's trying to convince him to lay down, and the commentators didn't know what was going on, it was Austin Idol didn't know what was going on. You see stone-faced Tyrus not saying nothing. And you can see that Black Jesus is trying to convince his man, just lay down, it'll be fine. It's part of the plan. And he's saying, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. I'm not laying down, and I'm not doing this match. And he's telling him, you need to do the damn plan. Do the plan. And then Tyrus saying, lay down. Eventually, once Black Jesus lays down, you get Clearwater laying down. And as you can see from this butt shot, they couldn't do a side shot of Tyrus. They couldn't. This is where the cameramen are very stupid. You got 4 cameras on set. 4. 2 free cams and 2 on tripods. My guess is the 2 on a tripod are the ones that are for the normal television. And the other cameras are for Fight TV. You're telling me, while that camera that is on the tripod was moved back, you couldn't move all the way over to the other side of the ring and get Tyrus in his face instead of doing his ass? Come on. It's not the point there's that many people in the arena. Come on, we know there isn't that many people there. If you're that scared to actually film everybody, what's the point of filming? Come on, have a little courage. Don't worry if people see there's not that many people in the arena. They can hear there's not that many people. But Tyrus gets the pin. Everyone is going, what the fuck? And then they leave. It's not the finger poke of doom. But is it something interesting? Yes, because it's obvious Black G's wants in on Tyrus. He wants to take over Tyrus. He wants to get rid of Austin Idol. That's what I'm seeing. Austin Idol has done a good job with Tyrus, but Black G's is going like, baby, you ain't nothing. Baby, my boy, I don't care how much of a legend you are. I want that man. That man belongs to me. I will be his fucking manager because I will give him heights beyond stink and you're nothing with your old ass. That is the type of person that Black Cheese seems to want to be. Even though he's not going to say that, but that's the way it's being, at least from my perspective, portrayed. Is this a good episode with that part? Hell yes. It was stupid. I was laughing my ass off. I know other people would say, oh, this is so dumb. I don't like it. Take it for what it is. Not often do they do these types of things and do them correctly. This was done correctly. You may not think it was, but it was, by at least my humble perspective. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of NWA Power. Please give me a comment. Oh, almost forgot. Guys, there's something I need to state for the channel. Today, I'm going to see if I can get the vaccine. I don't know which one is going to be available, either the Johnson & Johnson or Pfizer. I don't know. But I'm going to see if I can get it today. Now, I don't know if I will, but if I do, I don't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do anything next day. Because I have heard from friends of mine who have gotten the shots that normally what might happen is that once you get it, 1, counting on what arm you get it in, it's going to be sore as hell. 2, you're going to feel a little tired maybe have a fever and be a little sick. So if I'm not feeling well, I will not be doing my Impact review. Now, of course, AEW is not Friday, it's Saturday, so I'll have enough time to recover by Saturday. Hopefully, if I don't have any major symptoms, I should be all right. But admittedly, because of my anxiety, I am freaked the hell out right now. And if it was available to take either one of them, I admit I don't want to, but I know I need to do it. So hopefully I will get it today. But if I do and you don't see me tomorrow, you know the reason why. I took the injection. I wasn't feeling very well. And I will just try and rest for the next couple of days and recover by the time Dynamite comes out. I hope you guys understand. And I hope you enjoyed the Zane's View. Please comment below. I will, if I'm feeling all right, upload my next Gump report. At least that will give you something by Friday. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.